Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call this meeting to order. Please stand with me and say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Okay, we'd like to have the roll call, please.
Alderman Lockett.
Here.
Davis.
Here.
Gillespie.
Here.
Evans. Here. Spivey.
Here.
Mayor Ford.
Here. Okay, the next thing on the agenda for tonight is the approval of minutes. Alderman Lockett, you got
Seeking council approval for minutes, administrative meeting, May 18, 2015, and also regular city council meeting, May 26, 2015.
Second.
any corrections to the minutes, ladies and gentlemen? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Communications report by the mayor. Okay, one thing that I want to let the public know, just in case you heard some rumors about we have a deal with the new supermarket in town, I want you to know that there's been some discussion, and irregardless to what you have heard, there is no contract on the store. Not that I don't want a contract, but it hasn't happened yet. So I understand that someone is saying that we have a contract and they were instrumental in getting this contract. Well, I am the only one here in the city that will make that decision on the contract, no one else, because I am your mayor. And I just want to make that clear today. Irregardless to what you hear, there is no contract, but I hope to have one. So just want to set the record clear, just in case you heard some rumors. Okay? Secondly, I met with Representative Robin Kelly this morning in her office, along with two other new mayors, and she covered with us some of the finance opportunities that we can probably get through grants, as far as grants are concerned, through the federal government. So I will be sitting down with her staff to see if there's anything that we are doing here, any projects that we are doing here in the city that we can file for a grant from the federal government. With that, that's the end of my report.
May I be recognized, Mayor?
Yes, go right ahead.
If I can, take a minute of your report just for a proclamation
Yes.
honoring Kevin Williams, whereas the United States of America, the Southland region, and the South suburbs are composed of many things, including residents, schools, parks, business, and civic organizations. And whereas each of these components is dependent upon the service, loyalty, and dedication those within them in order to be successful. And whereas Kevin Williams was a longtime resident of the city of Country Club Hills, whereas Kevin Williams was devoted son, brother, family member, and whereas Kevin Williams was dedicated employee serving as executive director, construction, infrastructure for the city colleges of Chicago. And whereas Kevin Williams was a devoted neighbor, friend, public servant, serving the city of Country Club Hills as alderman of Ward 1 for 4 years. And whereas Kevin Williams served as park board commissioner for Country Club Hills Park District and as a volunteer coach with the Country Club Hills Cougars youth football program. Whereas Kevin Williams was a devoted citizen who cared for his family, neighbors, enhanced the life and quality of his community. Therefore, James W. Ford and the City Council, the City of Country Club Hills offer this proclamation in recognition of the life and service of Kevin Williams this day, June 8th, 2015.
If we can just take a few moments and bow our heads for the family of Kevin Williams. Thank you. I attended the funeral for Kevin this morning along with myself, Alderman Lockett, and Alderman Davis. We were there this morning to celebrate the homegoing of Kevin Williams, just to let you know that we were there representing you in the city of Country Club Hills. Okay. Treasurer's report. Anything?
Good evening. I'm issuing a treasurer's report for April 2015. Our cash balance as of May 31st was $10,766,244. As of April 30th, we have unreconciled financial statements with revenue targeted at $32,986,318, and expenditures through that time period listed at $28,102,756, for a balance of $4,883,561 over expenditures. These balances will change because our financial statements through April 30th are not totally reconciled, and until we have the audit, we will not have our final and complete financial records for that fiscal year. So these are draft numbers, and I want to make the public aware of where we stand. Into my report.
Thank you. City Clerk,
Thank
City
you.
Clerk's report.
I just wanted to remind anybody who is interested in being a judge for the 2015 Summer Beautification Project, they will have training for judges June 18th here at City Hall at 7:15. You can call Joanne Wade if you would like some more information about that. The commission volunteer application is online on our website. If you're interested in volunteering, you can fill out the application and process it from there. And on Wednesday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is our annual senior health fair. It'll be outside under the pavilion with all kinds of services for our seniors, and the Secretary of State's office will be downstairs here in the Oak Room, and not just for seniors, for anyone who is interested in renewing their driver's license, their state ID, getting a new sticker for their plates, any of the services that the Secretary of State's office offers at their facilities, they are pretty much able to offer here at City Hall that day. If you have any questions, just give us a call and we'll give you more details. End of my report.
Thank you. Now we want to go to the committee reports. Finance Committee, Alderman Davis.
Thank you, Mayor. Next committee meeting is June 18th at 5 p.m. I've also got the schedule for the budget meetings. The next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, and we're going to be going over police, executive, legislative, and legal services, and that's Tuesday, June 9th at 5 p.m. Then we have on Thursday, June 11th at 5 p.m., administrative and transportation. Tuesday, June 16th at 5 p.m. is park and boards, commissions, and community development. And Thursday, 6/18 at 5 p.m. is public works, capital projects, TIF, and motor fuel tax. Next item on the agenda, I'd like to seek council approval for vouchers of June 8th, 2015. A grand total of $533,222.18, and that includes all the AP expenses, refunds, and the payroll, which is in the amount of $71,652.85.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Alderman Lockett.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes,
Lispy.
Yes.
Evans.
Yes.
Spivey.
Yes. That's the end of my report.
Thank you, Alderman Davis. The next report is Law and Ordinance. Alderwoman Lisa Evans.
I just have a committee meeting scheduled June 18th at 6:30. That will be the first committee meeting as I chair that meeting. And I just got the minutes from previous meetings to kind of get caught up on where Law and Ordinance left off at. So please attend that meeting. That would be Thursday, June 18th at 6:30. End of my report.
Okay, thank you. Economic Development, Planning and Zoning Development.
Yes, Mayor, we will have a meeting June 11th, 7 p.m. End of my report.
Okay, thank you. Next committee, Insurance, Risk Management, Personnel.
No report at this time.
Okay. Did I miss one? I sure did, didn't I? Wow. And he's sitting the closest to me too, right? How about Public Works?
No report at this
Okay, so you got to kick me on the table or something. Remind me. Okay, anything from the committee as a whole? Nothing from the committee as a whole. Okay.
A motion to open the floor to the public.
Second.
Okay, it's been probably motion. The public, before you come forward, let me make an announcement, a public announcement. I had mentioned to you before that there will be a inauguration ball coming forth, and that's going to be on August the 21st. So each and every one of you are invited. It's a black tie event, and we're going to be putting on a great, not a show, but it's going to be a great night. So I encourage you to come out. So I do have the committee that's here today. I'd like to ask the committee members to come forward, introduce themselves.
Good evening, Country Club residents, mayor, council, everyone present here this evening. My name is Otella Stokes. I am a member of Country Club, a resident of Country Club Hills, and have been for approximately 20 years. When my husband and I moved here, we have always worked along with the former mayor, and now we have the privilege of working with our new mayor. So with saying that, we thought, since it's almost been 30 years since we've had a new mayor, we thought that it would be very appropriate for us to have an inaugural ball so that he could get better acquainted with some of the residents and along with some of the other mayors. So we have been meeting and putting some things together. As the mayor forestated, we will be having an inaugural ball. We are very excited to be putting this event together. I want to introduce you to some of the committee members that have been working along with me, starting with Ms. Vita Ross. We'll let her say her name and how long she's been a resident here in Country Club.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Vita Williams Ross. I've been a resident of Country Club Hills, I believe, since 1990. I believe since 1990. Me and my husband and I moved here from Alsip, Illinois, and I'm excited about the upcoming festivities to honor our new mayor, and we hope we get attendance, people to come out and support that. It should be a fun-filled evening. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Valda Walton. I have been a resident of Country Club Hills since 1999. This happens to also be my sister, Vita. I am looking forward to having this wonderful event take place, and I'm excited. It's going to be a fun-filled evening, as the ladies have previously stated, and I'm looking forward to everyone's support as well. Thank you.
Hi, I guess I'm the oddball in the lot because I'm a former resident of Country Club Hills. I lived here for 10 years with my son. My name is Wendy Boston Robinson, and I'm just glad to be here. This is homecoming week for me because I used to be an employee here as well. So it's good to see some of the people I haven't seen in a very, very long time. Looking forward to everybody coming out to the inaugural ball.
Hi, my name is Barbara Miller. I've been a resident for 28 years, I think. And we're just excited about putting on the inaugural ball. Excited about the mayor. He was my alderman before he became mayor. Him and my husband are involved in the mentoring program, Herman Miller. So we're just excited, and we just want you all to come out, support, purchase the tickets, bring a friend, bring your family, and come out and have a great time.
Just a few details about the ball. It will be held on August 21st of this year, of course. It will be held at what is now called Tuscany Falls. It was formerly D'Onofrio's Restaurant on 191st and LaGrange Road. It is now called Tuscany Falls. It will be held again on Friday, August 21st, starting at 6 o'clock. It will be an evening attire event, an elegant event. If you have long gowns, then we're encouraging you to wear them. Guys, if you have bow ties, we're encouraging you to bring those also, to wear those also. It's just going to be a really, really fun night, just for everyone to get acquainted and to just have a really good time. Tickets are $75. They can be purchased at Dunkin' Donuts. We do have flyers with all of this information, and the ticket purchase information is on the back of the flyer. So you can see any of these members, along with myself, for that information, and we will have them outside if you want to pick up a flight. Are there any questions? This affair is totally sponsored by the committee members, those that are working on this committee. This is not a liability to the city of Country Club Hills. It's something that we're willing to work for to make it happen. So just as a side note, just want everyone to know that we are doing this out of the goodness of our heart. It was something that was placed on our heart to do, and we're more than happy to do. And we wish that you guys will come out and help us celebrate our new mayor, Mayor James Ford.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, do we have anyone else like to come up tonight and greet the council?
Cliff Graham. Just want to ask City Council to, when we're doing budgeting thing, to look into possibly a new contractor for disposal, garbage pickup and things like that. I don't know when the contract comes up, but I'm noticing cutting my grass. I got to get these stickers, and day before yesterday I paid $30 worth of stickers. In Indiana, what they do is they take the grass and they dump it in the waste garbage can, and they haul it out. So I'm looking at, I know it's been a few years since we looked at the waste as far as in one supplier. I hope that during this time period, we look at it another way because it's beginning to cost us extra money. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else, please come forward. Start counting. Going twice.
I'd like to make a motion to close the floor to the public.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to adjourn. You have anything? Oh, that's right. Okay.
I know you want to see the Hawks game.
Yeah, well, we got to get out of here. Okay, we need our automatic, we want to do our automatic reports, and we'll start, I think, with you this time, Alderman Davis.
I'll make it, I don't have any report, Mayor. Thank you, no report.
All right, we can get to the game quick, huh?
Okay. Just want to, got a lot of phone calls, and just a reminder, be safe of your surroundings and that. Not an incident in Country Club Hills yet, quite a few in Hazel Crest, where there's a young lady that's a driver and there's two gentlemen in the car, and they're either following you to rob you, and if you refuse, then they're shooting. So if you're driving and you notice someone's possibly, or you think they might be following you, don't stop at home. Keep driving. Drive to the police station. Make sure your horn is working. Blow your horn. Scream out the window. Do anything, but don't stop your car. And that's only if you think it's some suspicious activity, okay? It's getting warm outside. Please, parents, tell your children to utilize the sidewalks. A lot of the children are on the streets. Cars are going a little faster now. As I was coming to the meeting, I saw a nice little sign that says, please slow down. And just encourage your kids to stay on the sidewalks. Watch out in the streets. The kids are playing basketball. The balls are going out and that. So be very careful in that. Always, as I say, check on your neighbors. Now that it's got warm, some of them air conditioners might not be working in that. So be sure, get to know your neighbor. Knock on the door if you haven't seen them in a while. If their grass is up high and you know this is not a usual activity for them, then you know that there's probably something going on. Either they're in jail or they're on vacation, they're in the hospital, they're not feeling well, or they're preparing for the Hawks game. End of my report. Thank you.
Okay, Alderman Gillespie.
Yes, I'd like to remind the residents of the first ward. Let us work together to keep the city beautiful and clean. So far, we have done a fairly decent job, but we can do better in keeping the city clean and keeping our grass beautiful, keeping the houses, our residents beautiful. Let's keep up the good work to make the city a city that we love to come to and love to live with that. Thank you. End of my report.
Alderwoman.
Yes. I want to thank the Country Club Hills Police Department, specifically Officer Harris, Officer White, and Officer Bonnie Jones. Last week I had a town hall meeting in which I featured invited youth to come to the meeting, and actually hear firsthand from officers and first responders and have a discussion on police interaction. As a lot of you are aware, there's been a lot of discussion in the news. A lot of incidences have made national news. The Mike Brown, the Eric Gardners, those are the unfortunate deaths. We just had another one this past weekend with the pool party that got out of control, and it was an opportunity for the youth that were attending to see firsthand and hear firsthand from officers and how to interact with them. So it was a perspective from the officers, which was very informative, actually. And then, of course, the attendees got a chance to give their perspective on how their interactions are going with officers as well and the police community. So I hope to do a part 2 to this because as we go forward, and it gets summertime, as Alderman Lockett mentioned, you know, folks are out and they're just excited, enlightened, and things of that nature, and police are out and they're just trying to do their job in responding, and our youth really need to know how to engage with police, and police need to know as well the understanding from, you know, the average citizen that may be doing nothing wrong. So we want to continue this dialogue, so I will be doing a part 2 to this meeting in which we actually have some of the youth that we have. They're called Explorers. It's a program that Country Club Hills has that our youth can engage in and learn about the criminal justice process. We will use those Explorers to actually demonstrate and do some role playing so that our youth can see firsthand how quickly an incident can go wrong and where it goes wrong. So I invite those individuals to attend again and for other residents to participate as well. And that is the end of my report. So again, thank you to the police department for their coming to that meeting and helping me. Thank you.
Alderman Spivey.
Yes, good evening, everyone. In the 4th Ward, I was out with our landscaper. His name is Chauncey Thomas. He works for South Suburban. So I was out with him Saturday and Sunday, and he was cutting a lot of lawns in the 4th Ward, and today he gave me a call, and he was also cutting as well as today. But I would like to soon, schedule a town hall meeting coming up shortly to be announced for the 4th Ward. End of my report.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to talk to the mayor, come on up.